Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're checking out the Lakeway Resort and Spa, which is located on Lake Travis, right outside of Austin, Texas. It's got an awesome pool complex that we didn't get to use since it was November 2023. A little cold outside, but it was our son Roman's first flight. We packed everything, checked a lot of things in, including 6 bags on the way back, but he was all ready to go for the flight. Really loved the Artie Pop carrier. Made airports easy. He even got to stop in at the Centurion Lounge in the airport and loved his main cabin extra seating on American Airlines getting over there. Got to meet the pilots. They were really nice, and we got a nice photo of him in the cockpit with the pilots for his first flight, and the crew were awesome and brought over some wings for him, so we're definitely going to keep those in his little keepsake box. Passed out on the second half of the flight, so mom and dad definitely survived. Arrived kind of late, so I did want to grab a few snacks at the Lakeway Resort, which they have a cool little to-go area, even with a automatic Keurig machine in the morning, and some wine as well. This resort does have a resort fee, $40 a night, which is pretty steep. It does include parking at least, but you don't get very much as a benefit with that. You do get some free s'mores at night if you want to partake in that. They have some fire pits around the area. Around the hotel we're checking out, they do have a nice bar, backyard porch, I believe they call it. So definitely Texas themed here. Lots of cool antlers on the chandeliers up there. Has a great view of Lake Travis, which again, a little misty during the weekend that we stayed here. So not exactly amazing for the views there, but pretty reasonable pricing in terms of food at that venue. In terms of other public facilities that are in the main lodge area, you do have a little business center off the main lobby. And we'll show you the whole pool and fitness center after our room tour. Quick reminder, if you like this type of content, subscribe to the channel, like this video, ring that bell. I did venture away from my loyalty programs for this trip. It was most convenient for visiting my parents, so we did book through AA Hotels, which is my first time doing that. I earned 14,000 American Airlines loyalty points and redeemable miles for the stay, which was great. Helps me get towards Executive Platinum status for next year. Overall, I really liked the resort. I felt like the hallways probably could use a little sprucing up in terms of like their industrial look. It seemed a little dark to me, but inside the room here, have a nice little sink outside of the main shower and toilet area of the restroom. Closets off to the side here with your iron and hanging clothes, as well as the safe there. Walking inside the bathroom, really nice shampoos and conditioners from Molton Brown. Really only see that at the high-end hotels, so definitely a nice little surprise there. We paid about $200 a night for our room, which was comparable to the Town Place suites down the street. So we felt like this was like a nice little upgrade compared to just staying at an old Town Place suites. Nice little television there. Probably could use a little bit of a bigger TV and upgrade, a little smaller than what we're used to at the Hyatt and Marriott that we stay at most of the time. Pull-out couch there. Then a nice little mini fridge for storing some of the breast milk that we had for Roman. Since traveling with our kid at a few resorts, I do value a little bit more space in the room, so this had plenty of space for his pack and play and bassinet for sleeping. So if you're a family coming over, the rooms seem to be pretty awesome for that. We just had a base level room, no upgrade, overlooked the parking lot, so we didn't have a lake view. Next morning, I did want to check out the gym. It was a little busy when I was in here the first time, but came back and checked out a few more things here, but had everything that you would know and expect from a decent resort's gym. You have all the cardio machines, a nice little weight rack, plenty to get your workout in while on vacation. There seems to be the older part of the resort where the hotel rooms are, and then the newer part of the resort where the fitness center, the spa, and the pool complex are. Didn't get a chance to check out the spa, it just being too quick of a trip for that, and not really a spa guy most of the time. But really do love this pool complex. Very limestoney, kind of feels like a pool you would find like in the Grand Canyon or something. Just has that really blue hue that you see from like Havasupai Falls. Really loved that. Swim up bar for the summertime, as well as that hot tub right there overlooking Lake Travis. Then they actually have an activities pool that's separate from that with that awesome water slide. So a lot of things to do here for everyone in the family. And then they have a separate restaurant above, which actually serves breakfast in the morning that I'll show you in a sec. This would be a great corporate retreat hotel, so they do have some conference rooms for that. Here's another look at the activities pool. So one simple water slide there, but a couple of twists and turns for the kids, so a lot of fun. I'm sure that's very popular in the summer, and these pools are heated in the winter. Finally, there's one smaller pool above. What I think this is probably the resort's original pool that they just kept, which is great, but they use it for volleyball now. So this resort is right on Lake Travis. As you can see, it's right next to the Lakeway Marina, where you can actually rent boats during the summer or even the winter, go cruise out on Lake Travis. So this has a lot to do around the resort. It is a little removed from the hubbub of Austin, so keep that in mind. But here is the breakfast and dinner restaurant on property. So this is going to be your more traditional, full resort breakfast, as well as like your fancy dinners in the evenings. This map that I found also gives you a nice layout of the resort. So over to the left are where all the hotel rooms are, and then all the fun activities over there on the right side. So now inside TR's, as you enter, I believe this was actually the original lobby, if I remember correctly, from my childhood. Huge entryway into here, and then of course that Texas limestone really gives you a good sense of place. So that is the Lakeway Resort and Spa. Flying home, we did end up paying for an upgrade for about $110 per person traveling with our kid. On American, it felt like that was a great upgrade and a really small first class with only 8 seats. Definitely secured that early, and I think that we would have missed out on an upgrade otherwise. So overall, Roman loved the flight in. He loved the lights flying in at night, and it was awesome. So overall, a success definitely for traveling with our kid for the first time on an airplane. Thanks a lot for watching.